Welcome to the fourth video in this NLP chatbot series. Congrats on making it this far. It shows how committed you are about learning AI. In the previous video, I showed you an example of a bot that gives directions, and noticed that when the user asked the bot, "How long till we get there?" the bot was able to figure out what "there" meant. Now in this video, we're going to be building a bot that will show you the power and importance of lifespan on Dialogflow. Let's get started.
So I'm going to ask this bot what kind of pet it has. Okay, so it has a dog. Now I want to know how its dog looks. And what about what it eats? It tells us that too. Now what if we ask how it looks again? Because it knows that for sure, right? Well, let's see. It doesn't work. And the reason for that is because the lifespan was too short. Let's head over to Dialogflow to see what this actually means. So once we're in Dialogflow, we're going to create a new agent and name it Lifespan Demo. And then we're going to be creating our first intent and calling it Initial Question, and this will be for when the person first asks what type of pet the bot has. The output context is going to be the intent's name, as always. And take note of this number next to the context, because we'll be coming back to it. Next, we're going to be adding our training phrase. And the bot will reply, "I have a dog." We're going to save this, and then create another intent called Look, in which we'll be asking the bot how its pet looks. We'll also be doing the same for what it eats and how much it weighs. So let's set the input context to Initial Question in order to connect this intent with the last one. Our training phrase will be, "How does it look?" And your response can be whatever you want. I'm just going to say it's very big and fluffy and has white fur. Save, and we'll be creating our next intent, which will be called Eat. Same input context. Training phrase will be, "What does he eat?" And our response can be something like, "My pet loves to eat cheese and chicken." Save this, and now we're going to create our last intent, which will be called Weigh. As usual, our input context will be Initial Question, and our training phrase will be something like, "How much does it weigh?" And you can type in a response of your choosing related to the weight of a dog. So now we can save, and our mini bot is complete. And if you recall, our default lifespan was 5 in our first intent. So let's see if this number works, or if it'll be too small and cause the bot to stop remembering halfway, like our initial example. Okay, so let's start off by saying, "What kind of pet do you have?" Then maybe, "How does it look?" "How much does it weigh?" And finally, "What does it eat?" Okay, so it answers all of these. And that makes sense, because there are only 3 conversation turns after the initial question, so a lifespan of 5 is more than enough. Now let's try out a lifespan of 2 and see what happens. So we're going to go to the initial question intent and change the 5 to a 2. Go ahead and save that, and then refresh the page with the bot. And we can start off by asking the same question, "What kind of pet do you have?" And it will respond. Then we can ask the next question, "How does it look?" And then, "How much does it weigh?" And what about the third question? Well, it doesn't answer it.
So now you can clearly understand and visualize the importance of lifespan. And the same idea transcends into all other aspects of Dialogflow as well: intents, parameters, entities, etc. And it's not just Dialogflow. Any platform you use will either have these as pre-built features or will ask you to code them in yourself. So it's crucial for you to understand these key concepts that make a chatbot less artificial and more natural. With that, you've now learned about the basics of Dialogflow. The next couple of videos will be a step-by-step tutorial on how to build a full-fledged chatbot using Dialogflow, so stay tuned for that. And before you go, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new here, then make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss any videos that'll help you on your journey towards mastering artificial intelligence. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.